Former exchange students, what's the wildest thing you experienced with your host family? I was 17 when I landed in Melbourne for what I thought would be the best year of my life. I'd been matched with a family in rural Australia through this exchange program my school set up. The brochure showed happy kids, barbecues, kangaroos. I was pumped. But when I got to arrivals, there was just this one guy holding a wrinkled paper with my name. Ray, 50s, sunburnt, flannel shirt. He shook my hand way too hard and said the rest of the family was back at the house getting dinner ready. The drive took 3 hours. No joke. We left the city, passed through a couple towns, then just red dirt and nothing. I kept asking when we'd get there, and Ray just laughed and said, "Aussie distances, mate, you'll get used to it." When we finally pulled up, my stomach dropped. It was this old farmhouse that looked like it hadn't been painted since the 90s. Rusty fence, broken porch steps, chickens everywhere. No other cars, no lights on inside. "Where's everyone?" I asked. "Oh, Linda's visiting her sister. Be back tomorrow, probably." That night, I slept in a room with a mattress on the floor and a poster of some rugby team from 2003. No Wi-Fi password. Ray said the router was busted and he'd fix it next week. My phone barely had signal. Days went by. No Linda, no other kids. Ray kept saying she was delayed, that she'd handle my school enrollment when she got back. Meanwhile, he woke me up at 6 every morning to help fix fences, feed cattle, move equipment. My hands got torn up. I was exhausted. After a week, I asked to see my passport so I could contact the exchange program. Ray said he'd locked it in a safe in town for security, said there'd been break-ins. It sounded weird, but I didn't know what else to do. 2 weeks in, I started panicking. I tried calling the program coordinator, but my phone kept dropping signal. Ray watched me constantly. One night, I searched the house while he was outside and found this drawer in the kitchen full of old mail. Some of it had different names on it. One envelope was addressed to a student from Germany, another from Japan, both from years ago. That's when it hit me. There was no Linda. There was no family. Ray had done this before. I found a busted iPhone under the couch the next day. Cracked screen, but it turned on. I charged it in the barn when Ray wasn't looking and managed to get enough signal to send one text to my coordinator back home. "Help. Not real family. Stuck on farm near Bendigo. Ray Hutchins. No passport." I deleted it and hid the phone again. 3 days later, I was pulling weeds when I saw dust clouds coming up the road. 2 police cars. Ray tried to play it cool, but they arrested him right there in the driveway. Turns out he'd been doing this for years, intercepting placement documents and pretending to be a host parent. He'd scam programs, take kids' passports, use them for free labor until they either ran away or their families got suspicious. They found my passport in his truck. The cops drove me to Melbourne that same day. The exchange program relocated me to a real family in Sydney, a couple with 2 daughters who were actually registered and everything. I finished my year there. It was great, honestly.